My beloved child, I want you to hear what I am saying today. Not because every problem around you has already been solved, not because your situation has suddenly changed, or because the burden you have been carrying has instantly disappeared, but because I am the God who handles what seems impossible, and I want that truth to settle deeper than every worry you carry. This moment did not just happen. It came at just the right time for your heart to hear something that would slow it down and gently tell you that you can breathe. You can let it go. You can rest. I'm fine. I am still good, even though the answers aren't coming as quickly as you had hoped. The waiting feels too heavy for your heart to bear. And you wear a smile, even though something inside you won't settle. Today, I'm not asking you to make promises you can't keep. You don't have to say things you don't believe yet. You don't have to show a strength that you don't have right now. All I want is for you to listen. Be willing to listen. Do not fight the urge to listen. Do not rush to the next thing as you listen, because something inside you is already changing as you listen. Things that were tense are now calm. What wasn't clear is starting to become clear. What was almost giving up is now quietly getting stronger. I know that you have more on your back than you should have. I know that your mind is still tired. I know that you have tried to fix problems that you couldn't. There are things in your mind that haven't even happened yet. I know that. All of this has been taking away your peace little by little. I know that. That's why I'm talking to you now, not to criticize you or give you a list of things you've done wrong, or to make demands that will make your life harder. I'm talking to you with both kindness and authority. Keep your peace. You are facing a problem because I am bigger than it. This is not because the problem is small or because what you are facing doesn't matter. Because I'm loyal. I never lose control, not even for a second. You will have to make decisions that make you feel. There are paths in front of you that you're not sure you want to take. There are answers you've been waiting for that haven't shown up yet. There are times when I don't talk, which has made you wonder if I'm still working. In the middle of all this, I want to remind you of something important. I'm already moving in places you can't see yet. I can tell you're tired. I remember the nights when it was hard to fall asleep. And I can see the thoughts that come to me when the day is over and everything is quiet. You hide questions from me, but I can see them. I can see the work that no one sees. I can see the quiet faith that keeps you going even when you don't know what's going on. And I don't blame you for any of it. I don't blame you. You don't have to do more than you can right now. What I do is get closer. Let's rest together. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today, join our community, and see what God brings back into your life. You were never meant to carry certain weights by yourself. You have been worrying about things that aren't your fault, even though you feel like they are. Some battles were never yours, but you've been fighting them for too long. You took some heavy things because no one else was willing to carry them. There are emotional loads that you took on without being asked. I can see everything. I can see everything you've brought with you. I see everything you've been through. I know how much it cost you. I know the price you were paying that no one else did. Although I am aware of your problems, I will not let them become the end of your story. I'll be here even if you feel weak. I will stay true to you even when your strength starts to weaken. I'm still good even if you can't figure out what you're going through. And I want this truth to sink deep inside you today. Everything doesn't have to be fixed today for you to be at peace. Your peace will depend on who you tell your unresolved issues to. When you choose to trust me, things no longer make you calm. It's because you know I'm with you. This is a call to take a moment to breathe and let go of the need to control everything. Because I take it over when you let go of it. Things that seemed impossible before I take over start to fall into place, often before you even know it. Listen again. Don't leave right away. Don't let other things pull your attention away. Thoughts of worry keep coming back to you, but I'm still in charge of what seems impossible. I'm fine right now. Even though you think you've done everything you know how to do, you still can't see any progress. There are times when the heart is more worn out than the body. And I know that's where you are now. You may have been strong for a long time. It's possible that you kept going even when you didn't want to. You may have done what you needed to do while something inside you slowly drained away. Something that's hard to explain. I see it, even if no one else does. I see all the work that is done without any credit. I can see that every night, even though it's quiet, you chose faith. I can see the quiet faith that keeps your life going. That's why I'm being soft with you today. To take some of the pressure off, not to add to it. There's something important I want you to understand. Peace doesn't mean that there are no problems. To be at peace, you have to trust that problems will get better. It's not ignoring the truth. Realizing something bigger than the problem itself is what it means. Because I'm faithful. Don't act like nothing is wrong when you choose peace. He is the one who knows who is in charge of the situation. There are some problems that can't be solved by thinking more. Thinking about all the bad things that could happen won't make some problems go away. It's also possible for things to start to change once you stop fighting them alone. Please let me move. You are not being asked to carry something that was never yours. You need to believe that I know the best way, time, and place to help. You might feel like you don't know what to do next today. You said a prayer. You waited for it. You have faith. Still, everything looks the same. But I want you to understand this well. There is still work being done, even if you don't see results right away. Most of the time, I start my work where people can't see it. In the hidden places, deep below the surface, before anything changes on the outside. It looks like nothing is moving, but I'm actually setting up things that you can't see yet. The doors that would have hurt you are being shut. I'm getting ready for other paths that I haven't seen yet. I don't do things for no reason. I don't show up after the right time has passed. When it comes to your life, I never get it wrong. There is a reason for every season of waiting. Every moment of silence has meaning. I know you hide some worries. You don't tell the people you care about your worries because you don't want to bother them. When you're alone and everything around you stops moving, these thoughts will come to you. I don't move away from you, though, as I get closer, because you need my peace more than ever when your heart is upset. I want you to live just today. Do not bring the problems of tomorrow into the present. Don't stress yourself out over things that haven't happened yet. Take comfort in the fact that I am already in your future and am thinking about everything. If you trust me, your soul can rest. Even if there aren't any answers yet, you can't always win by pushing harder. For them, you have to trust them more. Controlling every little thing doesn't make all of your problems go away. When you give up everything, they get lighter. When you choose to keep your peace and let me lead, some things that seem impossible start to come together. I can see what's been going on in your head. There's been a sense of war. Thoughts that come without warning. Repeated situations that happen after you thought you were free of them. Being afraid of the future makes it darker before it even comes. Comparisons can make you feel like you're behind schedule. Just when you thought you had finally found some peace, doubts start to show up. Today, I want you to know that you shouldn't pay attention to every thought. Thoughts don't always need permission to stay in your mind. There are some thoughts that you don't need to feed. You don't have to believe your fears about the future. To find peace, you need to be able to say, "This thought does not rule me." It means choosing to trust when your mind wants to be in charge. It comes back to me every time the noise inside you tries to take away the peace I've already put inside you. You are not just getting ready to get through life. I'm getting you ready to really live, to walk steadily, and to move forward without the constant fear that has worn you down. To keep going without the stress that has kept them up so many nights. For what lies ahead, you need a steady heart, not one that is scared or panicked. You need a steady heart. It's possible that you've already noticed it. Even though things haven't changed much, you're not reacting the same way you did before. Fear used to take hold a lot faster. There was a time when bad news would wake you up right away. One problem made it look like everything was falling apart at one point. For now, while you wait, a calm, quiet person walks next to you. There is a peace that you can't always explain, but it's there. Not at all? That's not disregard. That's me working inside of you. Because I want to teach you how to stay calm before I do anything important. Not so you'll settle for less than what's best for you, but so you'll be strong enough when things change. When they come to a heart that is afraid, some blessings become burdens. That's why I'm teaching you how to be calm before I show you what I can do. I know there have been times when you felt like everything had to be done right away, and you thought that one wrong move could cost you everything. You made decisions out of stress and exhaustion. But I'll show you another way today. Not everything good happens right away. Things that are very important grow in silence. There are some answers that get stronger over time. Some changes are made slowly and without much notice. Not moving does not mean you are keeping your peace. It means not getting out of anxiety. I want you to make choices based on faith, not stress, and on clarity, not weariness. When you're tired and ready to give up, you grab the first way out you see. But when you make a choice in peace, you pick what is right, what has a future, what is rooted deeply, and what will last. You may have wondered why this season just wouldn't end, why your journey seems different from others, why you had to wait through uncertainty while others seemed to get answers quickly, and why your trust didn't seem to pay off at the same time for someone else. Today, I'll answer that question with love instead of a cold answer. Because what's coming needs strong faith, calm peace, and a heart that can rest even when it doesn't understand what's going on. I don't wait around carelessly. I don't put things off for no reason. I know just the right time to step in. I know when to open a door and when to leave it shut for a little longer. Sometimes being late isn't a loss. Quite often, it's for safety. When you can't see it yet, it's often my careful hand at work. There are some things you won't understand today, but will in the future. Doors that don't open, people who have died. There were paths that looked perfect, but were blocked for no reason. It wasn't all by chance. Everything was meant to make you stronger than you could have been on your own. I may not understand everything, but I trust the one who does is what it means to keep your peace. I know that sometimes the tiredness comes back all of a sudden. There are times when you think about questions again, even though you told yourself to forget about them. There are times when you don't know why your faith feels weak. Still, I don't move away. My love for you doesn't change based on how you feel today. My love for you doesn't change based on how strong you are. You may have reached the end of your strength. You might not have any more words. You might not even know what to ask me now. I want you to understand this well. Where my work starts is at your limit. When you can't go on by yourself, I can. I take over when you let go of the reins. You don't have to be strong all the time. I don't expect perfection. Please be honest. I want you to tell me that you need to rest in me. Being honest and quiet about giving up is when impossible things start to move. Don't be hard on yourself for being scared. Don't be hard on yourself if you're tired. People who still have questions shouldn't feel bad about it. I don't think anything about any of it is wrong. I 100% get where you're coming from. I want to remind you again today that you are not walking this road by yourself. I'm with you every step of the way, even the ones you're not sure about. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history, it is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. There is no time loss. Every day has a reason for being here, even the hard ones. It changes you in a way that you couldn't have changed in any other way. It teaches you how to trust without wanting to be in charge, how to believe without first seeing, and how to rest without knowing all the answers. The kind of faith that keeps everything together but no one else can see is the kind that makes me happy. Please say, "Amen," if you agree. You can move forward even if you can't see the whole road. All you need to know is who is walking next to you. You're not alone in your wait. Every day, more and more things are being put together in ways that you can't even see. Every true prayer is important. Even when you can't see the end result right away, every hard night has a purpose, even if you can't explain it yet. There's been no waste. There is nothing that was missed. Nothing was empty of meaning. I saw every tear. Every time you chose to believe, it was remembered. I saw every time you trusted something without being able to see proof. And that has meaning that can't be taken away by the present situation. You no longer have to carry this by yourself. I'm still fine right now, even though this is the last place where everything is in progress. My goodness isn't based on what can be seen. It comes from who I am, and I don't change. The peace that's starting to settle in isn't just a feeling that will go away tomorrow. I know for sure that you can trust me because you have chosen to do so. The calm that comes when you remember, I never asked you to do something impossible. I asked you to give me something that you can't solve. And you are doing just that right now. Your heart might have been tense when you got here. Your mind was going in a million different directions. You had questions that you didn't know how to answer. It was tiring to think, try, and wait for things to change but not happen. Now though, things are different. Not because everything changed all of a sudden, but because you're not carrying it by yourself anymore. I have put myself in front of you. I told you again that I fight the battles that are too heavy for you. I don't think your pain isn't real. You should not worry about me. I remember the tears you shed and the nights you couldn't sleep. None of those things, though, will have the last word on your life. Your fear can't stand up to my love. Your worry is less important than my loyalty. My power is stronger than any impossible situation you face today. Do not let go of this truth. When everything is fixed, there is no peace. When you trust me completely, you will feel at peace. One day at a time, that trust grows, even during times of the year you don't understand. Even when it seems like the only thing that will work is silence. I never said that life would be easy, but I said I would stay with you, and just being here is enough. More than enough. There will still be days when the restlessness comes back. There are times when fear comes back to visit. There are nights when old questions come back to you out of the blue. When those times come back to this. Don't forget that I talked to you today. Do not forget that I told you to keep the peace. Remember that I'll handle the impossible and take a break. It never gets old for me to care about you. I'm never taken off guard. I will always remember you. I will never leave you. Not even when you think you can't go any further. I'm still working even though you're too tired to try anymore. That's grace. That's love. There is loyalty like that doesn't depend on what you do or don't do. It's not about having perfect prayers. It doesn't depend on full faith. It doesn't depend on you being able to understand everything I do. Who I am makes a difference. And I'm always loyal, even when you feel like you're not good enough. I am with you every day, even when all you can do is breathe and keep going. You can keep going today without having to rush, feel pressured, or deal with the heavy pain that has been with you for too long. Not because everything is now clear. Not because all the answers are here. It's not because the road ahead is lit up, but because I'm already ahead of you. As you walk, you can be sure that your steps are being directed. Because it is now in hands stronger than your own, you can let go of the weight that has you from rest. Hands that are always ready to help. Hands that always work. Love, wisdom, and care are being given to every part of your story by hands that already know how it ends. Do not speak out. I take care of things that can't be done. I will keep your life safe. There is more than that. I want you to understand more than what you've heard so far. Let me invite you into peace. But it's not a place you stay and never leave. It's alive. It gets bigger. It gets stronger as you walk with me longer. Now I want to take you further, not to learn more, but to become more of who I am. Into parts of my heart that you haven't been able to see because of worry. Many people never get to the quiet places of trust because they stay outside and ask and knock, not realizing the door is already open. Come up closer. A lot of people know about a certain kind of faith. The faith that wants to know. The faith that gets things done. The kind of faith that tells you what you need, what's wrong, and when it needs to happen. I don't get rid of that faith either. That's the truth. It relates to. I can understand everything it says. But there's a stronger faith, a calmer faith, a faith that doesn't always need words. A faith that just sits with me and knows that I already know, I am already working, and I am already present in every detail, without me having to explain, negotiate, or make the same request over and over again. That's the faith I'm building in you right now. Not to take the place of your prayers, but to make them stronger. Demands that don't have roots often turn into worry dressed up as faith. These things become more of a show of trust than real trust. I want something more real from you than that. You need to get to a place where even your silence in front of me is full. Being aware that you are known. Having faith that you are loved. Sure that I haven't missed any of the details of what you are carrying. I know everything about you. And what I know about you doesn't make me turn you down. Take a moment to think about that truth, because a lot of people think it's dangerous to be fully known. They think that if someone really saw all of their fears, mistakes, doubts, and the times they said they trusted someone while they were up all night worrying, that person would pull away. They would get worn out. They would think less of them. That's how most people answer. But I'm not like other people. Without pulling away, I see the worst part of you that makes you feel bad. I can tell the difference between the person you show other people and the person you think you are on the inside, and it doesn't surprise me. None of it makes me sad. It doesn't make me take a step back. I've always known every part of you, and I chose every part of you. I love every part of you. Every part of you is being changed by me, through your complexity, not because of it. Because my strength often shines brightest where you feel most uncertain. Get out from behind those things, okay? You come to me expecting to be corrected, not because you want to, but because part of you does. Already putting together explanations, already making a list of reasons for how things stand. I want to free you from that weight. You don't have to be smooth when you come to me. You don't have to know everything before you get there. You can come as you are, scared, unsure, confused, and sometimes even unsure of what you believe. I will meet you there without any hesitation or second thoughts. That's how my love works. You don't have to look perfect for it. It only wants you to come. During your long winter, I have been preparing the ground of your heart. This tilling of the ground was never meant to leave you open. It was meant to get you ready for a life with more responsibility. When you felt the plow, you thought something was coming to an end. The truth was that something was starting. Right now, the building blocks of your character are being laid. These supports are built up in the quiet times when you obey. They are being built so that they can keep my promises without breaking. Your trust in me goes deep, way below the surface, into my strength. When things change in your life, these roots of faith help you stand strong. You will be at peace in an orchard once you let go of this. The trees in your life will be full of fruit that stays good, even when it's hot outside. This harvest will give everyone who comes through your gates food and shade. When you get there, you'll see that no time spent waiting was wasted. What will happen will be better than what you thought it would be. Take a break now in this safe garden. We'll meet here, away from all the noise. I am the wall that keeps you from growing too big, and the sun that brings you to adulthood. I want you to look at the things that didn't go as planned, the doors that shut, the seasons that seemed to have no answers, and the plans that didn't work out no matter how hard you tried in a new way today. Not by acting like they didn't hurt anyone. Yes, they did. They did, I'm sure. But I want you to think about the fact that every time I was let down, I was doing something that I couldn't have done any other way. There are some things that can only be built in the empty space left by loss. Think about what you know now that you didn't know before things got hard. In the season that scared you the most, think about the strength you found. Since you know what it's like to wait for answers, think about how your compassion grew. Think about what you learned. Being able to tell the difference between what is real and what isn't, between what really matters and what seemed important at the time. Those things did not happen during the easy seasons. All of them were made during seasons that seemed impossible. All of them happened in front of me. I didn't just watch from afar or stand back to see how you would handle things. At that moment, you couldn't see me working, but I was there, fully present. I kept you safe from some things that you might never fully understand. You almost walked on roads that would have cost you a lot more than stopping to wait. People you almost picked who would have harmed the work I was doing in you. There were chances that looked good, but would have held you back instead of freeing you. It's not always clear that I'm protecting you. There are times when nothing seems to be going on. And I know that's hard because the heart often thinks that silence means absence and absence means abandonment. Just so you know, the times when I seem to be least busy are usually the times when I'm most busy. The most detailed work is done at night, in secret, and for long periods of time when nothing seems to be changing. You can trust me when it's quiet, just like you can when everything is fine. Let me talk to you about your identity, who you really are when no one is judging your worth, when no result has come to validate you, when there are no visible signs of progress, and you are the only one left. Because I've seen something unique about you. A lot of your peace, or lack of it, has to do with what's happened. It's easier to rest when you can see that things are getting better and that your hard work is paying off. You feel safer with my love. You feel like you can stand on your feet better. But when things stop moving forward, results stop happening, and there is more silence, you start to wonder in your mind if you are still on the right path, if I am still happy with you, and if you are still enough. And I want to talk about that today in a way that is both kind and clear. Your worth stays the same. It doesn't go up when you get things done or down when things take too long. It doesn't go up or down depending on how well or how long something takes. This isn't something you get during your best times and lose during your worst. Your worth is set in my eyes. It wasn't because of your efforts that I agreed with you. I already knew it before you took your first breath, made your first choice, succeeded or failed. I'm not putting you to the test to see if I accept you. That does sound easy. I know you've heard these words before. But I want them to mean something different to you today. Not as an idea you agree with and then move on from, but as a truth that grabs the part of you that still thinks it has to earn its place. The part that checks every morning to see if today will justify your existence. The part that directly links peace to performance. I don't see you that way. I see you like a parent sees a child learning to walk with love. Not with anger when they trip and fall. Not with sadness when they don't know what to do next, but with love that already knows who you are becoming. The falls are a part of the journey. The shaky steps are a normal part of the process. It doesn't change the truth at all. I've already talked about your life. You are mine. The truth is safe. And your peace should come from that safe place, not from working hard, earning money, or finally getting everything right. Not as a reward for being good, but as the natural state of a life that knows it is safe. Some of the peace that has been slipping away from you has not been caused by your own problems. Let me now talk about the people around you. This is what happens when you carry other people's pain, their expectations, and their ideas about what you should do and how fast you should do it. You care about others. It's a gift that you feel so much. It's a gift that I put inside you on purpose. It also means that you take in more than you were meant to. That which doesn't belong to you, you take on. You carry emotional weight that was never yours. Some people care about you, but they don't always know how to give you good care. People whose own fears put stress on you. Concern comes from people who project their own stress onto your situation. People who mean well but make you feel worse instead of better. For some reason, you have been carrying not only your own feelings but also theirs. Being all they need me to be. Trying not to let them down. Trying to stay strong in ways that don't bother other people. That needs to be put down, please. Not when you're mad. You don't need to be far away to know that you can't keep pouring from an empty vessel, and that keeping your peace is not selfish. It's a good way to manage money. I gave you that heart of care. I made it possible for you to care and feel deeply. And every gift needs healthy limits, or it turns into something that hurts instead of helps. It's okay to say, I can't carry this for you right now. You can leave conversations that are making you feel weaker all the time. There are days when you can protect the quiet I'm growing inside you instead of giving it up to meet everyone else's urgent needs. This isn't about making your heart tough. It means taking good care of it, because a heart that tries to help everyone will run out of things to give in the end. That's not what I asked you to do. I have asked you to love from a place of fullness, from a life that is renewed by my presence, by real rest, and by being honest about your own limits. That's not being weak. It is smart. And you'll be able to help people who really need you a lot more than you could when you were tired. Let's talk about comparison, which is like a sneaky thief that you don't even notice, but takes a lot from you. When you look at someone else's life, you see their progress, their breakthroughs, their answered prayers, and their path that seems easier. That glance makes you doubt your own journey. Most of the time, you don't mean to choose it. It just takes place. Before you even know it, something inside you starts to sink when you see someone moving ahead. I want to be honest about that. Every life I create is completely different in how it was planned, when it happens, why it exists, and where it goes. What someone else gets is not proof that you are being turned down. Their door is open, but yours is closed. What they say about your season of waiting is not true about their season of answers. Their timing is part of their story. It's yours and only yours. There are some things that you can't compare, like your inner life to someone else's outer life. You can only see the surface of their journey because you are comparing it to your own. That comparison doesn't take into account any of the struggles, fears, efforts, or burdens that are private and only you know about. It's not true, and it doesn't lead anywhere useful. Go back to your own story. It's not behind. It's not less valuable. Compared to someone else's, it's not badly put together. It's just what you need to become the person I want you to be. Kindness, sensitivity, understanding, and depth are some of the things that are growing in you right now that could not have happened any other way. Someone else's easier path could never make you grow as much as this one is making you. And what you are becoming is worth the work. I'm not making a copy of somebody else. You are becoming more and more like the person you were meant to be. This is your most alive, free, and able to love and serve self in a way that only you can. That needs its own process. A way of doing things that is different from everyone else's. A process that can't be judged by someone else's schedule. Have faith in your path. Trust that I will design it well. I'd like to talk to you now about hope. Not the fragile hope that depends on things going well, but the hope that stays with you even when things look bad. A certain kind of hope is just positive thinking. A natural trust that things will go well. When things go well, it feels good, but when they don't, it goes away. That kind of hope, you know. You know how painful it is to build up hopes for the future and then see those hopes dashed when things didn't go the way you thought they would. But the hope I'm talking about isn't the same. It's fundamentally different. Things don't decide whether it lives or dies. It doesn't go up when things look good and down when they don't. All of that is what holds it in place. Strong in who I am, based on what I said I would do, based on the fact that I have never given up on a project I started. I know that pain and hope can coexist. It can live with sadness. In times of chaos, waiting, and seasons that don't make sense, it can stay with you. I don't know how this will end, but I know the hands that hold it. That hope says, I can't see what comes next, but I know who is there already. I don't understand how it works, but I trust the one who made it. That kind of hope is active. Being brave is one of the strongest and most powerful traits a person can have. It takes a lot of strength to hold on to hope when all the evidence points in the opposite direction. This strength doesn't come from positive thinking or being determined. It comes from somewhere other than you. It comes from being here. Because I am faithful, it comes from me. It comes from the past we both have. Now is the time to look at it again, even if you haven't thought about it this week. Think about all the things you've been through. There have been times in your life when the seasons seemed like they were ending and would change it in the worst way possible. Following that, remember what took place. Remember times when you thought you might not be able to make it through. But you're still here in some way. When my provision came from places or people you didn't expect it, or in ways you couldn't have planned or imagined, think about those times. Think about the fears that used to scare you but are no longer there. Think about the losses that made it seem impossible to live, and how, over time, you learned to breathe again. It wasn't by chance. That's my faith written into the story of your life. From your own experience, it shows that you can trust me with whatever you're going through today. A lot of the time, you see the future as something that needs to be controlled, planned for, and predicted. And since you can't change many things, the future turns into a scary place instead of a hopeful one. You think about all the possible outcomes. You check each risk. You try to be ready for everything so that nothing surprises you. And because of that, you spend today worrying about problems that might not come up. But I'm already what will happen to you. This isn't just a figure of speech. It's not just words of comfort meant to build you up. It's the real me. Time doesn't stop me like it does for you. I'm not going to find out about your tomorrow when you get there. It's already here. I'm working, and I know everything that will happen when the day comes. There's no way that the future version of your life could surprise me. There's nothing that could change my plans. There is no challenge too hard for me. I never lose sight of your story, even when things get complicated. Remember this when your mind is racing with fear. You're running toward where I'm already standing. You are not going somewhere you have never been before. You are following me to a spot I have already set up. And the same God who got you through yesterday is the one who will get you through tomorrow. They will always be loyal, love you, and work hard for your good. Feel confident as you move forward. Not confidence in someone who knows everything, but confidence in someone who knows someone who does. You don't need a detailed map of each step that's coming up. To be led, all you need to know is their heart. You know how I feel. You've seen and felt it for yourself. It has stayed steady when everything else seemed to break. Because the next part of your life will be full of a peace you don't fully understand yet. A steady state of mind that doesn't depend on everything going perfectly. Because it comes from something deeper. This joy can exist along with doubt, flaws, and the normal problems that come up in life. Freedom from the constant worry that has been following you around for so long that you didn't even notice it was there. That life is true. It is also being made ready. Building the base for it is what I'm doing inside you right now. Whenever you can, pick peace over fear. Every time you let go of the wheel. Every time you sit with me in doubt instead of running away from it. I trust everything you say, even when it's hard for me to agree with you. Each of those times is building a base that is strong enough to hold everything I'm bringing into your life. Do not turn down this season. Do not fight it with all your strength. You can get something here that you won't be able to get in the same way later. Being through hard times can bring us closer together. You can only become dependent on someone else when your own strength is at its weakest. During this season, I want you to feel and notice the tenderness between us. Why? Because I don't want you to leave ever. But I want you to use what you've learned here in everything that comes after this. You're not just waiting for life to start. Your life is going on right now. This season doesn't come between the main story and this one. It's a part of the story, and I'm a part of it all. There is no quiet morning, no long night, no time of doubt, no time of trust. I am here at all times. I have to work. I stick by you, just the way you are, at this very moment, with all of your unanswered questions and unfinished business. You will always be loved deeply and completely. Keep your peace, not because you have to or because you are trying to, but because it's what your heart does when it finally believes I have you. Everything in this, everything you don't want to say out loud, every outcome you can't change, every silence that made you feel uneasy, and every future you can't see yet is in my hands, and they will never let go. Say, I trust, if you believe it. You are about to enter your divine future, but remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit Community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit Out Community now, join the family, and see your heavens open. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment, place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass by you. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.